Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Rolando G. Now, remember I told you guys a while back? Well, no, actually I did. Believe it or not, as I'm doing this video, the perfect person for if they're gonna go over Batman Bruce Wayne, then they definitely need to check for John Hamm. And as I'm looking at this photo, as Batman is demasked on the side, and this is I think Alex Ross illustration of how Batman looks in his comic book. And the thing about it is that John Hamm already expressed how much he would like to play the character in a recent interview last year, I think, with a couple of magazines, I think Esquire and GQ, when he was, I guess, like one of the main articles. And I can see him being a more mature, older Batman, aka Bruce Wayne. I think he could definitely pull it off. So Hollywood, if you're looking at this video or any Warner exec, Discovery exec, that is what you guys, I guess, are going with Discovery now. I guess Discovery is buying out Warner Brothers. Take a look at John Hamm. I mean, he's perfect for the role. I think, in my opinion, he could pull it off. He just has that. He comes off to me like he could do a Bruce Wayne swag. I mean, he really can. I mean, and like I said, you know, I mean, we're looking for the older 50-plus-year-old Batman. He's in his 50s. In the comic, Batman does age to a certain degree. So, yeah, I just think that he would be best for the role. Uh, you know, um, because I mean, like I said, but everybody's so hung up on Ben Affleck. Like I said, Ben Affleck is done. And I'm glad he's done because I don't think that he needs to do a character that's going to make him. Like I said, I don't really particularly care for Ben Affleck anymore as a person personally. I think he's very, I mean, I know we're all flawed and we're not perfect, but he by far has displayed the most ungrateful attitude towards his ex-wife. And I'm not trying to get too much deep on that, but I just don't like people who are disrespectful and ungrateful, and he just seems that way. And he blames everything on the Josh Whedon set when Josh Whedon took over reshoots to uh, to to Justice League. So he's been, and Ben Affleck has been doing this for quite some time, like all in the headlines, talking about his, talking about his sobriety and how, and I'm like, okay, dude, like I get it. At the same time, I'm like, dude, like, okay, nobody really cares. I mean, you're a grown mid-range, early mid-range plus middle-aged man, and you're sitting here complaining. To me, I think that John Hamm has already expressed that he would like to take on the more mature Dark Knight, characterization, and I think he would do great. Okay, and John Hamm is a good actor anyway. I've seen him in a lot. Baby Driver. His former series, Mad Men. There's a couple other things, but he, to me, in my opinion, is my choice for if we're gonna go mature, older Bruce Wayne, which is what I want to see anyway. I want to see a mature, older Bruce Wayne who's holding it down still, with with everything, the fighting and just the serious intenseness of a Batman that we all need to see. This new thing, or this current rumors of Michael Keaton continuing on in the Warner Discovery Extended DC or new DCEU or whatever. And they're still talking about Zack Snyder coming back. Zack Snyder does not need to do anything anymore with the DC universe with the DC characters. He just needs to step back. His stuff is just, to me, it just seems like it's 300 pretty much. What he did with 300, he's doing with the DCEU, and it's like it doesn't really add up. It doesn't really match up. But there's a lot of fans for that, and for a while I thought I liked it. I thought I liked the DCEU in the so-called Snyderverse, but I did not like the Snyderverse after a while. And then you're continuing with a silly Flash, who's not even Flash, silly Ezra Miller, who is not the embodiment of, you know, of Wally West or Barry Allen. And I think he would do a better Barry. I think he would do like a more like what was the other Kid Flash's name? He'd do well in that role, but he is not the embodiment of Barry Allen. Barry Allen's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Caucasian male. Okay, and I'm a black man saying this. Okay, I mean, keep the characters to their formality of the image that they are. And it's like Hollywood is so caught up with this identity politics thing and changing characters to suit, the so-called left SJW audience. And I'm like, dude, this is getting ridiculous, And like I said again, this video was about John Hamm taking on Bruce Wayne Batman, and I feel that he would do a way better job. So Hollywood, aka Warner Media, aka Discovery, taking over as there's a merger with Warner Brothers and Warner Media altogether that will be bought out by Discovery. Once they take a hold of the reins, I think they're going to clean house with all the other properties of well, they're not going to clean house with the properties. They're going to clean house pretty much with the establishment over there, the current Warner staff. This is all business, and it seems to be now the norm to talk about these studios and changes and business and money and how this is all coming together because, recently I guess Disney also got a new CEO. I guess Bob Iger's out, so I don't even want to get into that. But anyway, John Hamm, excellent. He has the profile. Everything matches up for him to play a Bruce Wayne in Batman Dark Knight role. So Discovery needs to take a look at this because John Hamm is interested. Somebody get at him. He's definitely old enough for the mature Batman Bruce Wayne role. I can see it. And it's going to be pretty cool to finally see if he'll get it. We'll see. Only time will tell. All right. Rolando G for entertainment news for my channel, and I'm out.